welcome back to Gigi's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and during the month of December I'm going to be posting to this channel 4 times a week. So if you love a recipe video like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you 3 of my favourite date ball recipes. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you 3 of my favourite fig and date ball recipes. So we love figs and we love dates in this house, and I really enjoy making fig and date balls. And I have given these as gifts before in the past. I think they make a really lovely present, and when I have given them, I've always got some good feedback from them as well. I also think that these make a really lovely after dinner treat. If you have a big family who love to have a little snack after their Christmas meal, then these might make an ideal treat for them as well. And they also make a really nice snack for during the year. So if you get a bit peckish in the morning or a bit peckish in the afternoon, one of these will hopefully perk you up and keep you going till dinner. So I think these are brilliant, and I love these recipes as well. These are 3 that I have really enjoyed making, so I thought I'd share what I've enjoyed making with you. So here are 3 fig and date ball recipes. Prepared all of my ingredients, so I'm ready to go, and the first thing I have done is I've removed the stones from about 150 grams of my jewel dates, and I'm going to add those to my food processor. And then here I have about 4 heaped tablespoons of ground flaxseed as well. If you can't get ground flaxseed, then you can always use flaxseed. And I've also got 4 heaped tablespoons of chia seeds that I'm going to add to this as well. And then in this bowl here, I have about 150 grams of pecans. They're just going to go into my food processor as well. And then I've also got about 4 heaped tablespoons of raw cacao powder I'm going to add too. And then once all of those are in, I've got final ingredients I'm going to add now. So in the original recipe, I think I said to use coconut oil, but I've decided to try these with vegan butter today. If you can't get coconut oil and you can't get vegan butter, then you can always use unsalted butter or even ghee as well. I think these would be really nice with ghee too. So I'm going to add about 60 grams of vegan butter to my food processor. And then I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg to this as well. Nutmeg is a very strong flavour, so you only need a little bit in here. And then I'm also going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves as well to this. So I'm just going to add that in. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of ground sweet cinnamon. If you can't get ground sweet cinnamon, then you can always use cinnamon. And if you don't like cinnamon, then you can always leave that out. And then I'm also going to add about 2 really big heaped teaspoons of ground ginger as well. Like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together. The mixture until it's sort of breadcrummy, but it's glued together as well. So I'm going to just take a piece, or actually the first thing I'm going to do is just put a bit of coconut, desiccated coconut, sorry, onto my plate. And then I am going to grab a piece of the mixture, and I'm going to roll it between my hands like so, so you make a big date ball like that, and then I'm going to roll it in the desiccated coconut. And as I said, these make really nice gifts for people, but they also make a really nice after dinner treat as well. So you can have these after your lunch on Christmas Day if you wanted to, or you can serve these at a party too. I'm sure people wouldn't say no to a few of these. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to roll the date balls in the desiccated coconut. I've finished making the date balls and I've just put them into this really nice mason jar that I'm going to give to my mum later, but I did save myself a small piece of the mixture, which I'm going to try now because it smells so good. I have to try it. Oh yeah. Definitely tastes like Christmas. You can taste the spices in it and the coconut as well. Tastes really nice together. I've prepared all of my ingredients already, so for this recipe you are going to need about 130 to 150 grams of medjool dates, and I'm just going to put those into my food processor. And then you're also going to need probably about 130 to 150 grams of nut butter. I'm using almond butter today, but you could use cashew, you could use peanut if you want to. And I've made equal parts of dates and nut butter because I find that works really well. If you make the ingredients quite equal, then it works really well together. And then I've also got about 4 heaped tablespoons of raw cacao powder, or you can use cocoa powder. And I think 4 heaped tablespoons is about 60 grams. So if you wanted to do it in grams, then you could. And I've also got about the same amount of coconut, desiccated coconut as well. So I'm going to add that in as well to my blender. And then I've also got the juice and zest of 1 whole orange as well, and I'm going to pour that in too. And then I'm going to add about a big heaped teaspoon of ground sweet cinnamon. I might actually do 2 because I really love cinnamon. Obviously if you don't like the taste of cinnamon, and I know there are people who don't, then you can always use ginger or nutmeg, but with the nutmeg I'd say only a 1/4 teaspoon rather than a big heaped teaspoon. Nutmeg is a rather strong flavour, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together now. As you can see here, I've blended the mixture until it looks like breadcrumbs, but it sticks together quite well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of the mixture, the date mixture, and I'm going to just roll this in my clean hands that I have just cleaned, I promise you. And then I'm going to roll it in some spare desiccated coconut that I've just put on a plate. And then I'm going to put this into a mason jar that I just grabbed from my cupboard, but an airtight box will be fine as well. I'm just using this as just to make it look nice basically. And then what I will do after that is I will store them in the fridge, and these will probably keep in the fridge for a good 2 to 3 weeks. So you can make these if you're going to see someone at the weekend, then you can make these during the week. They're very quick and you can just store them in the fridge until you need to take them. And these are great for an after dinner treat, but they're also great on Christmas Day as well. I know people love their certain chocolates, but these make a lovely alternative to those chocolates. And yeah, I just think they're a really nice sweet treat. And as I said, I think they make a really lovely gift for someone as well. So if you're thinking of Christmas present ideas, then I think this is a brilliant one personally. And I would love to receive something like this. So any friends and family that might be watching, then please remember that I like these sorts of things. So you can make as much of this as you like for me. I've finished making my date balls and they smell really nice. I've had to put them into 2 jars, so I think I might keep some for myself and give some to a friend. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try one. I kept a little bit aside so I could try it. I'm just going oh, that's really nice. You can get the taste of orange, and the dates are in there, and the nut as well. Oh yeah, all the mixture of the flavours together is superb. Definitely worth a try. process of making my energy balls, I'm going to put all of my ingredients into my food processor. So in this bowl here, I have 8 medjool dates, and I've removed the stones and I've just cut them in half. And then in this bowl here, I have about 8 figs, and I've just cut those in half as well. You don't have to, but I just thought it'd be easier for the food processor to blend. And then I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. This is optional, but it does tend to make them quite nice and stiff. You don't have to put this in though, but it just acts as a stiffener basically. And then I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder as well. So I'm just going to sprinkle that over like so. So that's that done. And then I'm going to add in about 150 grams of almond butter to this. You can use any type of nut butter you like. Almond butter was the one I had in the cupboard. I sometimes use cashew nut butter, which is really nice, but you could use peanut butter if you want to. My little family aren't so keen on peanut butter. I don't mind it, but my husband and son don't like it, so it would be only me eating it. So yeah, that's probably why we don't buy it as much. But they don't mind almond butter, so that's a good thing. Although they won't be eating these because these are mine. And then finally I'm going to add in the fresh mint. So I've got probably about 10 leaves. So I've got about 3 stalks that I'm going to put in. I'm just going to rip them up a little bit as well before I put them in. And then I'm just going to blend all of these ingredients together now. So I've blended all of my ingredients until they kind of look like breadcrumbs, but they're glued together better than breadcrumbs. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these into the balls now, energy balls. So I'm just going to get some raw cacao powder and I'm going to put it onto a plate, like so. And then I have myself an airtight container. So I'm going to store them in this. So I might need 2 of these actually, but for now I'm just going to use 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of the energy ball mixture and I'm just going to roll it in my hands like so until it forms a little ball like that. And then I'm going to roll it in the raw cacao powder and I'm going to put it in that. And then I'm going to repeat this process until all of the mixture is used up now. So I've finished making my energy balls and I will get another airtight container for this lot that I've left on the plate, but I just wanted to share what they tasted like with you. And also I wanted to say to you that these refrigerate really well and you can keep these for a good 3 weeks before you have to eat them up. They are just delicious and I can't wait to try this one. I did a little one for myself so I can eat it now. There's definitely a taste of mint and chocolate in there. The mint tastes really fresh, so it's quite refreshing, but it's also quite chewy as well, as you can see. But that is delicious. Looking forward to the rest of these. Those were my 3 fig and date ball recipes and I really hope you enjoy those with friends and family. For now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.